So we all seen a lot of Duelist Kingdom of Yu-Gi-Oh, right? What were the rules? Remember, this is like Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh, where all the rules were like completely random and it felt like everyone was just making up a new rule as they went along. Like completely random stuff. Am I right? Like, yeah, like, just calling random stuff on the spot. There were no, like, remember, the rules in Duelist Kingdom were still all over the place before, like, every other season going forward. So it's just like random stuff was just happening during the duels. Well, let's go over some or part of the many, many weird-ass rules and also turns and all that just happens throughout Duelist Kingdom because what the heck was happening? Basically anything from Yugi's Dual Weevil to basically the rooftop with Yugi and Kaiba at the end. So, random rules. We first start off with the duel against Yugi and Weevil in Duelist Kingdom. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sure destroying Cocoon Evolution does not automatically summon out your Great Moth card, Weevil. What? That's not even how the card works. Like, no. And even later in the duel, where Yugi has Summoned Skull out to deal electricity damage, like it's an effect, even though it really isn't, though. Even though the fucking description of Summoned Skull says it acts like that. No, it doesn't have an effect for that. It's literally just a regular attack. There's no electricity. It doesn't have that. And Yugi wins the duel automatically like that, even though it's not how the card works at all. So where are we pulling this from? I mean, I know Weevil's a cheat, but Yugi, we don't make stuff up either. Or, play mirror first during your own turn. It's not like that. It's also like the thing with Joey versus Mai, obviously. Of course, where Yugi says flying monsters cannot be attacked by monsters on the ground, even though we never see it happen ever again. I'm like, what? When has that even gone into play? And also, Mai likes to act like she can just multiply an unlimited amount of Harpy ladies, even though it's not how it works. And Joey constantly using Time Wizard and Copycat like their spell cards, even though Copycat is treated as a normal card, so I don't know what's happening. And also the duel with Yugi versus Manko, where Yugi destroys the moon to drop the ocean, even though that's not even how the card works. Like, at all, including the duel with the Paradox Brothers. Remember the tag duel and how confusing that was? Fun times, am I right? Or was it at all? And so many duels, including the duel with Bones with Joey, even though Bones used Call the Haunted in a way that doesn't actually work. He does not bring it back a zombie. It's not how the card works, by the way. So, what the hell are you doing, Bones? We all know how Call the Haunted works, but I'm not going to explain it because you already know. Especially the most confusing duel. Like, look at Yugi and Kaiba later, and with Joey. Remember, Kaiba makes the prototype of the duel disc, and these are weird Frisbee things that you throw. You insert your cards in a certain order or something, and then you throw them, and then you pull it back, and then you somehow get the monsters back. What? And if you throw it wrong, the fucking thing just breaks, so it's completely pointless too, Yugi. And, well, Kaiba, and also the whole duel with Yugi versus Kaiba. A lot of crap that happens with that, especially with the duel where Yugi fuses his mammoths with the living arrow card, and that's not how that works. You can't fuse a spell card with a monster, so he's actually making stuff up. Like, what the actual hell is that? And then Kaiba, of course, summoning out with Blue Eyes, when we're specifically re-erecting only one of the Blue Eyes heads off his Ultimate Dragon, though that doesn't work. Bullcrap made up rules is Yugi summoning an infinite wall of Kuribo, so you can only summon out 5 tokens. Not an infinite wall, Yugi. What are you doing? That's not how the card works. Duh. And that was that. I know, pretty simple, but I really wanted to talk about it. Like, still, season 1 of Duel Monsters is one of the most interesting seasons, mostly just rule-wise, and that's kind of mostly it instead of, like, everything else. So that's just what half the time. So I'm just like, what half the time? It's just insane. I'll see you next time where Yugioh dying to Pokemon video. Because next time, see ya.